Well, I have some great news for all of you DC fans. We know that Batwoman has unfortunately lost their lead character, Ruby Rose, the lead actress who played Kate Kane based on the comic book character. Unfortunately, it's very sad news for a lot of the Batwoman fans out there. But fortunately for you, we've got a casting of the new Batwoman. Guys, final Death Star. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, there's a little subscribe button down there. Just click it once and you're set. You're good to go. It's tax-free. It won't cost you a dime. So just click that button and you'll be a subscriber and you'll know when I'm posting my new videos. But to do that, you'll have to click the little button next to it. So there's actually two buttons to click. But yeah, you know, I hope it's not too much to do. It's too much to ask. Please forgive me. All right, guys, let's get into this. So Batwoman has been cast. The new Batwoman has been cast. There was such worry after Ruby Rose surprisingly and suddenly stepped down from the role. What were they going to do? Were they going to cancel the show? No. The CW promised us they wouldn't cancel the show because it's so loved by so many people. I mean, the ratings were just through the roof on season 1. So, of course, what do? They cast a new Batwoman character. But, well, let's go through the article. So this is coming from sci-fi.com. So here she is. The CW passes cape and cowl to the new star, Javicia Leslie. So this is her, Javicia Leslie. Very pretty girl, I'll say. Kate Kane's successor has arrived in Gotham in the wake of the departure of Batwoman star Ruby Rose earlier this year. The CW and Berlanti Productions have just announced Javicia Leslie as the new series star as work begins on Batwoman's second season. Amazingly, somehow it's getting a second season. Leslie won't be assuming Kate Kane's mantle as a direct replacement for Ruby's character. Rather, she'll step into the spotlight as a newly created character named Ryan Wilder. You know, a likable, messy hero who's a little goofy and untamed. Nothing like Kate Kane. And according to the network's press release, the most dangerous type of fighter. Highly skilled and wildly undisciplined. So she's not trained. An out lesbian, of course, because I don't think in this Gotham, I don't think you can become Batwoman unless you're an out lesbian. I think that is a rule for this Gotham because it seems to be a trend. Somehow, athletic, raw, passionate, fallible, and very much not your stereotypical all-American hero. Of course not, because, you know, screw America. So you would not want to have an all-American hero. God forbid. In an Instagram post linking to the casting news, Leslie wrote, "For all of the little black girls dreaming to be a superhero one day, it's possible." All right, there's another picture of her. I guess this is that's the tweet there. Leslie's casting marks the first black actor to portray Batwoman in a live-action television or film production, according to the CW. Her previous acting credits include 2 seasons as Allie Finer on CBS God Friended Me, Paris Duncan in BET's Family Business, as well as Karina James in the 2019 romantic comedy film Always a Bridesmaid. Rose herself was among the first to extend support to Leslie at the news Batwoman has found its new star. "This is amazing," she wrote in an Instagram post. "I am so glad Batwoman will be played by an amazing black woman. I am extremely proud to be the first black actress to play the iconic role of Batwoman on television, and as a bisexual woman, I am honored to join this groundbreaking show, which has been such a trailblazer for the LGBTQ+ community," Leslie said in a statement, echoing CW's previous commitment in the wake of Rose's departure to remain committed to its original goal of representation in casting the show's lead character. So, we've got... She's just casting this in Batwoman, right? Big DC character, long time history, a lot of lore, a lot of fandom around the Batman family in general, right? And I get it. Like, I get it. But, you know, so far I've just seen Ruby Rose says she's so happy that it's been cast by amazing black woman. She says she's the first black actress to play the role. I'm so honored to be a groundbreaking show, you know, that's a bisexual woman. Such a proud trailblazer for the LGBTQ community. And then CW's commitment to remain its original goal, the commitment of its original goal of representation. Nothing have I read about how excited she is to join Batman, to be part of this history, this lore, the Bat family, the Batverse. There is nothing in here, DC, nothing about the comics. There's not one sentence explaining her excitement to be part of a comic book or you know, a TV show that has this big history. It's all about representation. And we know when they make things about representation, when that's the goal, as it says here, CW's remain committed to its original goal of representation and casting the show's lead character. That's the original goal. There it is right there. I mean, they spell it out for you. It's not about getting the character right, trying to create a great story that fits around Batman and the lore. No, or Batwoman and the lore. No, it's about representation. And this is why the first season was so poorly received, because they didn't really care about the character. I mean, they tried to make it really stylistic, but, you know, it became, I don't know. It's just, when I see things like this, you know, and it's like, I get they're so proud of what they're doing and all this stuff, but they're not making that can't be the main goal of a TV show, especially one that's based on a comic that has a lot of lore behind it. You know, it should be honoring that, not making it about representation, which is all I've read so far. So let's go on. Like Kate Kane before her, Ryan Wilder definitely sounds like she's got an interesting past of her own, of course, though with a distinctively complicated twist. With no one in her life to keep her on track, Ryan spent years as a drug runner, dodging the GCPD and masking her pain with bad habits. The CW teased, today Ryan lives in her van with her plant. Sounds like Poison Ivy. A girl who would steal milk for an alley cat, but also kill you with her bare hands. Oof, she's dangerous. Leslie fills the lead Batwoman role that Rose left behind in a surprise announcement back in May. Rose walked away from the series just after the final episode of its debut season hit the airwaves, a move later described to TV Line by one source as a breakup emanating from a mutual agreement to part ways. I don't believe that for 1 second. A mutual agreement? She's going to walk away from her first big hit show as the series lead? That's something that she was okay? That was a mutual agreement? I don't think so. The network quickly moved to assure fans that Rose's departure wouldn't bring the series to a halt, an assurance that CW made good on today with its announcement that Leslie will be taking up the Batwoman's cape and cowl. Okay, that's it. That's the end of the article. So we have a new Batwoman. If anyone's gonna, you know, if this season 2 can last, and it'll be interesting to see. Season 1 did not do well. I can't imagine this is going to do well. They seem to be going, you know, I don't know. They don't seem to be fixing the problems that they had with Season 1. They seem to be doubling down on things. It's still about representation, and that's still a major reason why the first season didn't do well, because it was about representation. It wasn't about trying to create a great show. So, you know, not the reviews, but the ratings were not that great. Very, very bad. So, all right, guys, let me know what you think of all this news down below. Do you think that Javicia Leslie is going to pull this off? You know, whatever. I hope all these things, I hope for the best for all these things, because I love all these things, and I wish they would be freaking great. So I hope it's amazing, but I don't see that happening. Not when you have representation being your original goal of CW. You can't have a great show when that's where all the focus is, in my opinion. So let me know yours down in the comments below. Thanks for watching the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Subscribe, and until next time, lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters.